Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Yeah, buddy, we got a great show today. Oh, this is fun to get good and spicy. Let's go on, roll it.
So let me get this straight, just so I could clarify it. You don't want to go back to Mexico. You're protesting to stay away from Mexico. But you're waving the Mexican flag and you're waving it with pride. You're waving it in the United States, the country you're trying to stay in, the country you don't want to leave. But yet you're waving the Mexican flag with pride. Okay. That seems normal to you? That seems logical? That's not stupid at all? None of that's stupid. All right. You guys are an embarrassment to the Mexican culture and to the United States culture. You guys are an embarrassment to everybody around you, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Do better.
What would happen if I came to Mexico and I refused to leave and I assaulted police officers and I was waving an American flag and I was cursing, chanting, death to Mexico? My friend, what would happen to me?
Well, if you were in a big circle of people, you will get viciously attacked, and then you will get arrested, and then you will take into prison because and this is a lot of the situations with the people that are protesting right now in the United States of America. They do not know how they are affecting our nation in Mexico. In the Constitution of Mexico, in Article 54 bis of the Constitution says that you cannot tamper with our flag. And if you tamper with our flag, you will be taken to prison according to Article 288 of the Constitution of Mexico. So these radical mercenary activists who are using our flag and burning the American flag, they're actually affecting us. So if that would be the case of you coming to Mexico and burning the Mexican flag and protesting, you will be immediately be taken into custody and taken to federal prison.
Huh. That's exactly what I thought you would say.
I love this flag right here.
You just said you love that flag right there. What's your favorite thing about the Mexican flag? What colors? What's the purpose of bringing out the Mexican flags today here while we are in the United States?
Honestly, I have no idea, bro. I just came here to just show out. That's it, bro.
Do you think it's low-key like, all right, if you want to rep your flag, go back to your country kind of vibe? Or do you think people are just upset with what's going on?
I don't know. Honestly, it's true, we did come, but I don't know, bro. They're here already. They don't want to leave.
Why are they protesting what's going on here in the United States if they don't want to go back to their country?
Because they think it's stolen land, so they think they could just come in here, and take.
I am a legal immigrant, and I want to tell you something. I'm disgusted by what people from other countries like Mexico are doing right now in my new country. I came from Mexico. I came legally. I have worked all my life here to get what I have. I have never asked for a penny to the government. I didn't come here to get something from the government. I came for an opportunity and I got it. And I have the American dream. What about all of those people protesting in California and New York? What are they doing? They are burning the city. If you don't like to be deported and you want to stay here, you have to have your best behavior. Not the worst behavior. You think that we want you here with that behavior of burning cars, burning the entire city? Why? Why do we talk to the authorities in your behalf? Has no meaning on that. And for the people that are defending these violent attackers, people that don't deserve to be here, shame on you. Shame on you, because you're supposed to talk and to tell them the truth. You're not supposed to line up with them. You're supposed to tell them, go to your country. You are waving the flag of another country that you love, go.
Oh.
You don't need to be here. You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve another opportunity in this country because apparently you don't love this country like I do. So, go away.
God bless that woman right there, man. And there are many like her, many other people that are breaking the internet, breaking the algorithm, the TikToks, the Facebooks, saying the exact same thing. A disgrace, man. You know, but God bless that woman for calling it out, you know, and doing it the right way. All of Southwest is Mexico. California was a part of Mexico. CNN. Here you go. Let's go and roll it.
I'm from LA. I was born in LA. That's where my roots are. That's where I started my career. It is almost 50% Hispanic. Remember that California was part of Mexico. All of the Southwest is Mexico. So the roots are really deep in that region. And what they're saying is no, not in our community. Because when they're coming in, even though there's second, third, fourth, fifth generation Latinos that live there, Mexican Americans that live there, some of them might be their family members. The people that they're going after, it's personal for them because they're going after their cousin and their uncle and their parents. And how does that make us safe?
Describe where it just feels like something's going to happen and you're waiting for it to happen. And you can look around, you see the National Guard in front of the federal building, but as far as this intersection where we're seeing all this take place, there's no local police to be seen. Yeah. And we have people handing out masks and gas masks, and we just saw people graffitiing the sidewalk right in front of this truck, and we've seen people doing burnouts in the street, and there's no local law enforcement around.
Let us clarify, because we've been showing a wide shot and from a different angle, a whole lot of officers on the other side of the federal building. Almost behind you, and perhaps the visual is obstructed from your point of view, but I can tell you there are many, many, many LAPD cars and officers there that have staged. They are blocking that freeway overpass, so protesters can't get on that overpass like they did yesterday and throw bricks or concrete or scooters down on law enforcement that was below that had cleared the 101 freeway. So perhaps they're not where you are, but there's a lot of them already positioned there. They're not getting caught off guard by a crowd gathered here.
So, I mean, that was quite a shot that we have there of these folks, and your photographer just gave us a great shot of the box that was left behind, which showed the brand of mask. I mean, it's not the kind of thing, thank you for seeing this there. It looks like a bionic shield is what that's called. I mean, that's not the kind of thing that you buy in bulk if you don't plan on doing something with it. And the fact that that's being handed out kind of like candy.
Not only are they looting stores, but even Apple stores. And as you can see on the front there, it says, you know, it has a slogan of, you know, against ICE. But they're also looting Apple stores. Check this out. So much for a protest, huh? So much for a peaceful protest. People have masks on, they're skied up, stealing, looting. Spin the narrative now, Democrats. The footage is alive all over the internet. These are breaking the internet. I'm just showing you guys. You know, I had to include this in part of the show today. I just had to. Because we know how they try to spin this. everybody clap it up for this right here. We'll end the show off with this right. Everybody clap it up for this lady here with her wig on. Clap it up for Miss Maxine Waters. Clap it up because you won't believe what she's finna say in this clip. Y'all clap it up. I mean, man, it's so beautifully well done and said. Watch what this lady says right here.
Protest, and even those who were out of step with what we are advocating, peaceful protest, did not create any violence. Nobody was shot, nobody was killed. Get it in your head. And so when martial law is called, what are you going to say? I missed the point. Don't miss the point, you all. Don't think that somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence. I was on the street. I know. And I went from downtown detention back out into the community, talking to people what happened in Paramount, what happened in Compton, what happened in Inglewood. So, first of all, get it straight. And don't just rely on what you're being told or the few incidents that you saw.
Y'all clap it up for that lady there, man. Clap it up. Clap it up for me. Oh, you just can't make this up. As you can type it, I just want y'all to type in Maxine Waters on Twitter or Facebook, anywhere, and look what they're posting about this lady. She says there was no violence on the streets of Los Angeles. No violence. No violence, right? No violence. But look at all the violence. No violence, though, right? And this is probably one of my favorite clips. This is what I voted for right here. I voted for this right here. This is what I'm going to end the show off with this right here. This is what we voted for right here.
Hello, hello, hello. Congresswoman Waters. I just came to use my congressional authority to check on David.
My congressional authority.
Excuse me, I need to get in.
Contact our public appearance.
I need to get in.
What are you hoping to do, Congresswoman?
This woman should be term limit. Somebody remove this swamp creature, man. Expel this swamp creature. So this is beautiful, though. I'm gonna play it again.
I need to get in.
Contact our public appearance.
I need to get in.
What are you?
Beautiful. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful.